you hear the word heaven, what things come to mind? Maybe some of you think of big, fluffy cotton ball clouds and little winged creatures called angels flying around. Maybe some of you think of like this dream world, like from a book or a movie that you saw, like The Lord of the Rings. Whatever your thoughts on heaven are, I guarantee that most of us at one point or another kind of had the wrong idea. Someone once told me, I don't want to go to heaven anyway. I mean, it just sounds boring. Who wants to sit around in a cloud all day? I guarantee the one thing we know about heaven is we won't just be sitting around playing a harp. Heaven will be the way the world was originally created to be. Perfect. Imagine the most beautiful things that you've ever seen on this earth. Whether it was a breathtaking waterfall, an amazing sunset, a glimpse of the Grand Canyon, that's just a taste of what you're going to see in heaven. You know, whenever I'm having a really bad day, the best thing possible for me to think about is heaven. As Christians, we have hope knowing that this life and the hard things that we go through here are as bad as it's going to get for us. God promises an eternity with Him with no suffering or sadness ever. Revelation 21:4 says, in heaven, God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There will be no more death or mourning or crying or pain, for the old order of things has passed away. That sounds amazing, but so hard to imagine. Just dream with me for a second, because Revelation 21 talks about a little further on what heaven's going to look like, and it's pretty amazing. It says, the wall is made of jasper, the city of pure gold, as pure as glass. The foundation of the city walls were decorated with every kind of precious stone, including like jasper and sapphire and emeralds and every kind. Just amazing. The 12 gates were 12 pearls, each gate made of a single pearl. The great street of the city was of pure gold, like transparent glass. Oh my word, does that not sound amazing? Now, some of you guys might be like, well, Paige, that sounds awesome, but how do I know that I'm going there? Well, this might come as a shock to you, but getting to heaven actually has nothing to do with just being a good person or even being good enough. Becoming a Christian and going to heaven has everything to do with Jesus. See, John 3:16 declares the gospel perfectly, as it says, for God so loved the world that He gave His one and only Son, that who should ever believe in Him should not perish, but have eternal life in heaven with Him. It's only through Jesus that you can have a relationship with God and are offered an eternity in heaven with Him. If you've ever felt out of place on this earth, it's because you were created for heaven. That's your home. You know, heaven's not some distant fantasy. It's real. And it's the hope and future for all of us who believe.